Buenos dias! In today's video, we're going to talk about a specific type of verb in Spanish, which is called a stem-changing verb, or in Spanish, un verbo de cambio radical. In stem-changing verbs, when we conjugate the verb to talk about different people who do that action, there's a little bit of a change that we make inside the word. And so we're going to look at the rules for making that change and which verbs have that change today. We're going to start by looking at the verb querer. Querer is a good example of a stem-changing verb. So you've already learned that when we conjugate a verb, there are 6 different endings that we use depending on who we're talking about. For an ER verb like querer, those endings are O, S, E, hemos, es, and en. So you might expect that we're just going to take the first part of the word querer and attach that to those endings. And that does work for the nosotros and vosotros forms, which are queremos and querés. But for the other 4 forms, we're going to add an I before the E. So the yo form is quiero, the tú form is quieres, the él and ella form is quiere, and the ustedes, ellos form is quieren. It's an extra letter, which is an I. Because of that, we call this an E to IE stem change. And this change only occurs in those 4 forms, does not occur in the nosotros or vosotros forms. So here's our chart with all the 6 forms of the verb and the pronouns that they go with. Yo quiero, tú quieres, usted quiere, él quiere, ella quiere, nosotros queremos, nosotras queremos, vosotros queréis, vosotras querés, ustedes quieren, ellos quieren, ellas quieren. This type of verb is sometimes called a boot verb or a shoe verb. And the reason for that is that when we put the verbs in the chart, the forms that have the stem change fall into the shape of the shoe. The forms that do not have the stem change, which are the nosotros and vosotros forms, are outside of the shoe. So for the verb querer, the yo form is yo quiero. Yo quiero. Tú quieres. Tú quieres. Usted quiere. Usted quiere. Él quiere. Él quiere. Ella quiere. Ella quiere. Nosotros queremos. Nosotros queremos. Nosotras queremos. Nosotras queremos. Vosotros queréis. Vosotros queréis. Vosotras queréis. Vosotras queréis. Ustedes quieren. Ustedes quieren. Ellos quieren. Ellos quieren. Ellas quieren. Ellas quieren. So to use it in a sentence, we can say, quiero chocolate. I want chocolate. Quiero chocolate. ¿Quieres una taza de té? Do you want a cup of tea? ¿Quieres una taza de té? El gato quiere pescado. The cat wants fish. El gato quiere pescado. Queremos aprender español. We want to learn Spanish. Queremos aprender español. Ellos quieren ir a Cancún. They want to go to Cancún. Ellos quieren ir a Cancún. Another verb that has the same E to IE stem change is the verb perder, which means to lose. Again, the change only occurs in the yo, tú, usted, él, ella, ustedes, ellos, and ellas forms. The change does not occur in the nosotros or vosotros forms. Yo pierdo, tú pierdes, usted pierde, él pierde, ella pierde, nosotros perdemos, nosotras perdemos, vosotros perdéis, vosotras perdéis, ustedes pierden, ellos pierden, ellas pierden. El equipo pierde el juego. The team loses the game. El equipo pierde el juego. Another E to IE stem changing verb is empezar, which means to start. Again, the change does not occur in the nosotros or vosotros form, but it does occur in all the other forms. Yo empiezo, tú empiezas, usted, él, and ella empieza, nosotros and nosotras empezamos, vosotros and vosotras empezáis, ustedes, ellos, and ellas empiezan. Empieza a llover. It starts to rain. Empieza a llover. Another E to IE stem changing verb is the verb pensar, which means to think. Again, the nosotros and vosotros forms do not have the change. The other four forms do. Yo pienso, tú piensas, usted, él, or ella piensa, nosotros pensamos, vosotros pensáis, ustedes, ellos, and ellas piensan. Él siempre piensa en dinero. He always thinks about money. Él siempre piensa en dinero. Another E to IE stem changing verb is preferir, which means to prefer. And again, the nosotros and vosotros forms don't change. The other four forms do. Yo prefiero, tú prefieres, usted, él, o ella prefiere, nosotros preferimos, vosotros preferís, ustedes, ellos, and ellas prefieren. Prefiero comer en casa. I prefer to eat at home. Prefiero comer en casa. You've already learned a verb that works pretty much the same way as the E to IE stem changing verbs, and that's the verb tener. The difference with the verb tener is that the yo form also has the stem change. We don't say yo tieno, we say yo tengo. So that form is irregular. But again, the nosotros and vosotros forms have an E instead of an IE, and the other forms have an IE. Yo tengo, tú tienes, usted, él, and ella tiene, nosotros tenemos, vosotros tenéis, ustedes, ellos, ellas tienen. Because this doesn't quite fit the model of a boot verb, we could call it a tennis shoe verb. It's a little shorter because the yo form does not have the stem change. Mis primos tienen un perro. My cousins have a dog. Mis primos tienen un perro. To review the verb tener, you can click on the box on the screen, and that will take you to the video for the verb tener. And that's all for today. Hasta la próxima.